The Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas, the Catholic University of the Philippines or UST, is a private Roman Catholic teaching and research university run by the Order of Preachers in Manila. It has the oldest extant university charter in the Philippines and in Asia, and is one of the world's largest Catholic universities in terms of enrollment found in one campus. As the only pontifical university in Asia, UST is the only university to have been visited by two popes 3 times, once by Pope Paul VI on November 28, 1970, and twice by Pope John Paul II on February 18, 1981 and January 13, 1995. The university sits on an almost perfect square of 21.5 hectares, bounded by Espana Boulevard, Pinoval, A.H. Lacson, and the Pitan Street in Sampaloc, Manila. So this is the famous monument of Father Miguel de Benavides y Añoza. So why does he have a monument here in the UST? Let's find out. Miguel de Benavides y Añoza was a Spanish clergyman and sinologist, the first bishop of the Diocese of Nueva Segovia, the third archbishop of the Archdiocese of Manila, and founder of the University of Santo Tomas in Manila. Yep, you heard it right. The university was established through his initiative, in which he bequeathed the amount of 1,500 pesos and his personal library to be used as a seed fund for the establishment of an institution of higher learning. These were then the ground for the foundation of UST and its establishment on April 28, 1611. Now this is the famous main building in the UST. It was designed by Father Roque Ruano, which was the first earthquake-resistant building in the Philippines. Before, the faculties of Philosophy and Letters, Liberal Arts, faculties of Medicine and Pharmacy, Faculty of Engineering, and the College of Education were the first occupants to transfer to the new building. Today, main building serves as the house of the administrative offices, non-academic departments, Museum of Arts and Sciences, and of the 3 colleges, Faculty of Pharmacy, College of Science, and the Faculty of Civil Law of UST. It was also declared by the National Museum as a National Cultural Treasure together with 3 other campus structures, namely the UST Chapel, Arc of the Centuries, and the Central Seminary. Of the university's reputation, locally, the university is regarded as one of the big 4 universities in the Philippines. It is ranked 701 plus in the QS World University Rankings, as well as in the separate QS Asian Rankings, which it landed on 141. The university is also prominent because of its events and traditions. Some of the well-known events are Misa de Apertura, the Tomasian Welcome Walk, the UST's Students' Choice Awards on television, UST Paskuhan, UST Baccalaureate Mass, Ceremony of the Light, and the Sending of Rites, and UST Annual Goodwill Tournaments for various sports for all colleges. This is University of Santo Tomas Central Seminary Building. It was designed by Fernando Ocampo and was built in the 1930s. Same as the main building, this was also declared as a National Cultural Treasure by the National Museum. But aside from this, there are more to find out within it regarding UST's contribution in the shaping of Philippine history. The University of Santo Tomas Central Seminary Building currently houses the Santissimo Rosario Parish Church, the Central Seminary, and the ecclesiastical faculties of UST in Manila. The ecclesiastical faculties consist of the Faculty of Sacred Theology, Faculty of Philosophy, and Faculty of Canon Law. Hence, this is where most of the great archbishops, bishops, priests, and of course, martyrs of the Catholic Church in the Philippines graduated. And some of these are Father Rolando V. de la Rosa. He was the former Rector Magnificus of the UST and was appointed by former Philippine President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo as the chairman of the Commission on Higher Education in 2004. Archbishop Leonardo Zamora Legazpi. He was the Archbishop Emeritus of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Cáceres and was the former president of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines. He was appointed as the first Filipino Rector Magnificus of the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas in 1970. And Father Fidel Villaruel. He is a multi-awarded Spanish historian, writer, Filippinologist, biographer, political commentator, Master Theologian of the Dominican Order, and member of the Order of Isabella the Catholic. He is also a recipient of the Pro Ecclesia et Pontifice. He is a former archivist, Spanish Department Director, Prefect of Libraries, and Professor in UST. He had also served as Secretary to the Apostolic Nunciature for 32 years. And now, he is an Academic Director of the prestigious Philippine Academy of the Spanish Language, the local branch of the renowned Real Academia Española based in Madrid, Spain, and part of the Asociación de Academias de Lengua. As for the beatified and canonized martyrs, Blessed Jesus Villaverde Andres, he was a former Professor of Dogmatic Theology and Canon Law, former Secretary General, former Treasurer, and former Dean of the Faculty of Sacred Theology in UST. He is one of the martyrs of religious persecution in Spain during the Spanish Civil War. Blessed Buenaventura Garcia Paredes. He was the 78th successor of Saint Dominic as Master of the Order of Preachers. He was also a former Professor of Theology and Civil Law in UST, former Master General of the Dominican Order, and is one of the martyrs of religious persecution in Spain during the Spanish Civil War. And Blessed Pedro Ibanez Alonso and Blessed Jose Maria Lopez Carrillo. They were young Dominican missionaries assigned to the Holy Rosary Province. They stayed for some time in the convent of Santo Domingo in Intramuros while taking up theological studies in the University of Santo Tomas. They were ordained as priests in Santo Domingo Church. They were also martyrs of religious persecution in Spain during the Spanish Civil War. Also known because of its prominent landmarks such as the Arc of the Centuries, Fountain of Wisdom, Fountain of Knowledge, Main Building, Miguel de Benavides Monument, and UST Miguel de Benavides Library. This is the Cuatro Mondial sculpture. This 10-meter high monument is rendered by international acclaimed sculptor Ramon Orlina, who is also a Thomasian. Oh wait, do you know who this is? Yep, this stage's model was Piolo Pascual. According to Mr. Orlina, Piolo's sculpture represents the male students of UST, symbolizing excellence. Cuatro Mondial also features 3 other figures patterned after the images of Monina Orlina, Charlene Gonzalez, and Father Rolando V. de la Rosa. It is undoubted how talented Thomasians are, particularly in the field of art. Furthermore, here are some of the considered national artists in the Philippines who were former students of UST. Nicomedes Marquez Joaquin, or popularly known as Nick Joaquin. He was a Filipino writer, historian, and journalist, best known for his short stories and novels in the English language. Joaquin was conferred the rank and title of National Artist of the Philippines for Literature. Juan F. Nakpil. He was a Filipino architect, teacher, and a community leader. In 1973, he was named one of the National Artists for Architecture. and tapped as the Dean of Filipino Architects, Gerardo Jerry De Leon. He was a film director. Nicknamed Manong, De Leon holds the sole distinction of being the most awarded film director in the history of the Filipino Academy of Movie Arts and Sciences, or FAMAS, the Philippines Oscars. From 1952 to 1971, he was awarded 7 FAMAS awards, 3 of them he received in 3 years in a row. Now this is the UST Rosario. It is a roughly 1,125 square meter irregularly shaped park located inside the UST grounds beside the main building. The Rosary Garden was built to maximize the space of the UST open parks in order for the university to promote its religious mission among the students and the personnel of the university. This is the St. Martin de Porres building. This building is the home of the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, College of Nursing, and College of Rehabilitation Sciences. Speaking of medicine, did you know that UST is leading in national licensure examinations with top-notchers in medical technology, medicine, nursing, nutrition and dietetics, physical therapy, and pharmacy? The university pulsates with youthful life. UST students number anywhere between 42,000 to 44,000 students, where some 12,000 are freshmen. Seen on campus are different manifestations of academic life, from students whose backs are stooped while making sketches of university landmarks for their course requirements, to those whose eyes are glued on the pages of their books and e-books, reading intently for class, and the students who tirelessly rehearse dance steps for their PE and practical exams. Others are either on their way to or from class, walking with friends or just by themselves, traversing with two-way streets named after the university's illustrious alumni. UST has so many amazing contributions in the Philippine history. And so, my group and I decided to take a professor and a student's point of view regarding this matter. For the professor, we asked what could have been the importance of UST in the Philippine history. According to Sir Ferdinand Lopez, most heroes of the Philippines studied in here. So without UST, who would have educated these heroes like Mabini, Marcelo H. Del Pilar, Luciano Lopez Hena, and more? And for this student, do you think UST can be the top 1 university now in the Philippines?
Yes, kasi through its 400 years of existence, nakapag-provide ng UST ng isang good quality of education to its students.
This is the Roque Ruano building. It houses the Faculty of Engineering. Similar to the field of medicine, architecture and engineering also lead in national licensure examination with top-notchers. For 4 centuries, the University of Santo Tomas had produced saints, martyrs, heroes, church leaders, doctors, lawyers, engineers, educators, architects, artists, journalists, literary masters, businessmen, and many other professionals who have significantly contributed to the development of society and greatly contributed to the shaping of history and nationalism in the Philippines. In this present time, the university aims to continue to rally in support of its alumni, while it affirms its mission of continuing to mold competent, compassionate, morally upright, and committed Thomasians.